All right, so this is pretty cool. I have, as you all know, had difficulties and problems with the Bus Simulator 21 ever since it came out. And I tried to give this game a fair shake. I bought it, refunded it 3 times. Now I have it because I was able to fix it. But I also left an honest, constructive criticism review to the developers of this game. And I also left a link to the video of how I felt about this game. Now, I work differently than there's no one. I don't mean to brag about myself, but there is no YouTuber out there on this planet that it's operating like me. Uh, Maybe Trump, I guess. You can compare me to Trump because he's unfiltered, I'm unfiltered, and I call it the way I see it. This is the way I am, the way it is. I never change, nor will I ever change. Love it or hate it, doesn't matter to me. Uh, I'm not here to please everyone. But what's so cool is that developers of this video game, Bus Simulator, have approached me, and this is what they said. This is a developer, Simon. He said, "We are really sorry you ran into this issue. You just managed to discover something our testers didn't spot. Since you disabled the tutorial and sandbox mode, doesn't include any missions to guide you right away. We didn't have the chance to explain all the new mechanics to you. To fix that, we are planning to add more info, text to various screens. Do you think that would improve your experience? Please let us know what you think about that and how you would wish to see this issue being approached. Thanks, Simon and Stillalive team." Well, thank you, Simon. Thank you, Stillalive team. I really appreciate you guys responding to my comment review on a Steam. Um, I agree that there should have been a better tutorial explaining variety of different options on the Bus Simulator career mode, right? That should have been explained better. And yes, to have a guide with text or a voice to let you know, hey, if you choose this option, you will not be able to have this career available to guide you, right? So I think you guys should implement more of that because there's going to be a lot of people who never heard about Bus Simulator 18, right? They never played the Bus Simulator, so they're not familiar with the user interface, and they're not familiar in general, like how the game works. And I think this is something that's a must have. You know, the easier you make it for people to get right away into the Bus Simulator to start driving, what I'm trying to say, you should make the players comfortable to explain to them, okay, this is how this game works, etc., etc., etc. Right? So that way people can learn on how to play the game. Absolutely, 100%. The more tutorials, the better. I love tutorials. I think every game should have tons of tutorials. It's a must-have. So absolutely, yes. And another thing is the racing wheel, right? My racing wheel, which is right over here. I mean, if you guys can see it or not, it's right here. In my studio here, the racing wheel should have plug and play. Simon from Stillalive team. Plug and play, it's something that, in my opinion, it's super necessary. Majority of games like World Rally Championship, even the TLM, D-Bus has it, American Truck Simulator has it, right? You should be able to have plug and play right away. I was confused. I thought like my racing wheel didn't work. And I'm like, I have the latest update. I have the LG soft. I mean the LG. I have the Logitech software. I have the Logitech software. I updated my Logitech software, and I got my racing wheel calibrated, my pedals calibrated, shifter, the whole thing. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got everything updated. I tested it on a bunch of games. It works. And then I go to your game and it's not being detected. And I'm like, what's going on here? And then on the live stream, you guys, Simon, you can check out my live stream. Uh, Later on, I find out that I have to bind my racing wheel and every command and everything from scratch. I shouldn't have to do that, Simon. That should be optional for people who want to customize their racing wheel experience. But plug and play for majority of people should be included. So that's another thing that I think you guys need to work on is the plug and play. It's very important. Um, Again, I am unfiltered, Simon. My YouTube, the way I work, like I just said earlier, the best comparison you can compare me to is like Trump, because he's unfiltered, I'm unfiltered, and that's how I work. I call it the way I see it. And if I see something wrong, I call it for what it is. And I appreciate you guys, reaching out to me. I love the game. I played it yesterday for 5 hours. I'm enjoying it. I just made like 150 credits. I want to buy another bus. I'm expanding my career. I also want to do a multiplayer with other people. I might even get on the Xbox and play it with other friends of mine. So these things should be included, Simon. Make it easier for people. Not everyone it's familiar with this game, and you got a bunch of new people coming in. You have to keep in mind there's a lot of new people that they never even heard about the Bus Simulator 18, and now they hear about the Bus Simulator 21, and they're like, whoa. So always have a tutorial. The more tutorials, the better. The easier you make it, the better it is for people to understand it. And then if they want to excel to another level, to go to a professional level, then that's a different story. They should do that after they become professional. But yeah, same thing with the racing wheel, guys. There's my racing wheel right over here. You gotta have plug and play. Binding, it's something that should be optional for me to do if I want to do later on, if I want to use a different equipment. But the racing wheel plug and play should be available. I mean, right away. So that's all I want to say. Thank you guys for reaching out to me. I left them a reply right over here. I said, thank you for reaching out to me. I think the game should have better, simpler user interface for newcomers who are not familiar with the bus simulator. Also, racing wheels should have a plug and play option instead of trying to bind everything from scratch. Small details like this could improve experience much better. I played it yesterday for 5 hours and enjoyed it. I might be unfiltered and give fair and honest tough love, but think of it like a feedback that will help you guys in the future. And here's the thing, Simon. Yes, I have refunded this game 3 times, but I bought it again. And I'm keeping it now because it works. So, of course, I'm not going to refund it anymore. I'm going to keep it because it's working. And I love driving a bus. I love the whole driving bus experience. I think it's therapeutic. I think it's relaxing. I find it enjoyable. And I appreciate you reaching out to me. Remember, we're all trying to give you guys a feedback. And we want the best. I always tell people there's nothing wrong demanding the best. I think we all should have the best goals. We should have like the highest, best goals. If we get there, we get there, right? But we should try. We should do it trying, right? We should try to reach those goals and give our damnedest, hardest to reach those goals, right? To get to that goal that we want to reach. So that's the way I look at things. I just want the best. And every video game, even when I criticize PlayStation or Xbox or what have you, I want the best. I just want the best. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, I think we all want the best. At the end of the day, you know. And again, I might be harsh the way I criticize, but think of it like a necessary evil, if you will, that I have to be like this. I have to be unfiltered. I have to give you guys a tough love, like a drill sergeant, because I believe that's like the only way that people will understand, like, why you should be better. I mean, we can all be mediocre. And I'm going to end the video by saying this, Simon. We all can be mediocre. I can be mediocre and just collect a check and be mediocre. It's about trying to be the best at what you do, right? And not make any excuses for it. And I'm glad that you guys are not making any excuses. I'm glad that you guys are on top of it. I'm glad that you guys are contacting me. I'm glad that you guys are, working with other YouTuber like Jeff and Alex, Northern Alex, and I'm really happy for that. I'm, like I said, just want you guys to bring the best possible experience, and I'm sure you will. And this gives me a hope that you guys are listening to the feedback and you want to make it the best possible experience. And I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do in the future. Also, one more thing, Simon, I would love to see a change of season. I would like to see a snow, winter, spring, summer, the fall, change of colors on the leaves. I would love to see heavy snow with thick fog with rain and snow. I would love to see all of these things. I think that would be really great in the future. If you guys could do that in the future, that would be awesome. All right, well, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Simon from Stillalive. This is Mr. 4K, and I'm planning on getting back to playing this game right now, as a matter of fact. But thank you for contacting me. Thank you.